Hello, people. I believe today is September 2nd, and it's definitely a Friday. 11:30. Well, I'm here to talk about the power of love. God is love. Love is the most powerful thing on the universe. And love is an action, and it's not about feelings. 1 Corinthians 13. Perfect love casts out fear. That's one of them first Johns, or one of them Johns. Anyway, I want to talk about the energy love attracts because it is powerful. We have so many movies about falling in love and the euphoria of feelings that are a byproduct of love. And there are several things that love does. Love is an action. Love acts. I love you, so I sacrifice for you. I love you, so I go without so that you can have whatever. I go without whatever so you can have whatever. Whether children, mate, whatever it is, love protects. I protect you from myself, so I walk away when I'm upset so I don't say anything stupid or irresponsible that could leave a remnant, stain, ripple of negativity. Love defends, still in that vein of protect. I would rather push you out the way versus this car come hit you. I would rather not give you money because you're going to buy something irresponsible with it. We got tough love. We got comforting love. I shut up and listen because right now you're not in the mental space to receive any advice for your situation. So instead of further exacerbating the frustration, I shall be quiet, listen, let you vent. Because you need to vent right now. And what you don't need is a whole bunch of blah, 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 want, which is want, because you ain't hearing the word I'm saying, because you're frustrated. That gives you time to heal. That gives you time to self-soothe. That gives you time to hear yourself. You can reflect on the situation and calm down enough to hear the situation differently. And gives you time to exercise some of that energy out of you. But the power of love. I recognize that when I'm in the love vein, that phrase, nothing else matters, because I'm so focused on loving that I can't worry about the distractions trying to come my way. I cannot focus on what is said that can't be done. I'm so busy moving on what can be done. Love attracts the impossibility being possible. It brings situations and things close so that mountains can be reduced to molehills. When you have love intention and not selfish intention, remember, love is a sacrifice. It's a giving, it's charity. I'm not looking for anything in return. it attracts great things. I've taken on jobs because I love my kids or I love my mate, and it's like I want to provide for them. So I've taken on jobs that I wouldn't ordinarily take on that helped terrified me at the beginning. I even had a panic attack, but it was just like, I need the money. I got to do this. I got to figure it out. It's not that I don't know how to do it. It's just, it's a big job to take on. And when you look at that power of motivation, that power of, I have no choice but to make it work, you see the power of love. When you feel somebody who's miles away, when they can't sleep or they're irritated or whatever it is, and you're connected to them, and you reach out to them and tell them exactly what they feeling, and that, hey, it's gonna be okay, and they never said a word to you, that's the power of love. And some people may never appreciate this power because they take it for granted, because maybe the person that's loving them may not be the box that they trying to fit them in, or the circle or triangle or whatever that they trying to fit them in, but at the same token, this is the person that loves you. In the same breath, this is a person who's regularly coming to your rescue when you allow them to, or even let them know that, hey, this is an issue, and you're availing yourself for them to be a part of your life. And now we have so many people who are scared to just love, because when you just love, you start worrying about the vulnerability, the things that could go wrong. You're focused on what could go right. You're focused on, hey, I'm doing my part. You're focused on, at the end of the day, I'm leaving you better than I found you. If it is going to be some parting of the ways, you're focused on doing the best I can. And that's all I can do. And yes, there are lows in that love season, because we all have emotions, and sometimes when that reciprocity is not met, and we do get in our feelings for those who are loving to those who are loved and not reciprocating the love that we want to receive, or the treatment that we want to receive. And I paused because I was thinking about how when we say we love God, and God does so much for us, so much stuff that we don't even think about for us, and we don't come close to reciprocating the things that He does for us on a daily, second by second, moment by moment routine, regimen, schedule, whatever you want to call it. So we all coming up short. But at the same time, it does not remove you from the love debt. Owe no man nothing but to love them. We're all in debt to love. And I tell anybody, if I can't love you, I want to be around you, because I want to just be able to love. And I know I am forced into situations that are very uncomfortable from time to time, whether on the job site or on the co-parenting situation, or the dealing with kids, dealing with mates, just whatever. You always gonna go through those uncomfortable times, but love has to be the priority, so that when you're not being loved by them or reciprocated, God's love is always more than enough to keep filling your cup And that's why we got to have a relationship with God, because he's always more than enough. But when you don't do your part and have that or entertain that relationship with God, and when I say entertain, I mean do your reading, do your talking, do your meditating, do your connecting with God. And I'm saying all those different things because it's not just one little thing that we do. I read the Bible, man. I mean, so I did my part. I read the Bible. It's a little bit more than that. And what did he ask you to read? How does that relate to your life? Are you asking them questions about situations that you're dealing with? Are you thanking him for the things that he is doing regular for you? Okay, you got a flat tire, but your car's still running. There's a hole in the roof, but the whole roof not leaking. And you got the ability to get it fixed. It's just one hole. Oh, and by the way, you were told that something was going to happen, and you avoided this situation, or you didn't, but you were told. So, it's so much we can be thankful for and can entertain by just paying attention to what God says for us, to keep us full of love, of his energy toward us, so that we can have enough endurance to deal with the trials that come to us at the moments that they come. The devil's busy, but God never sleeps on summer. So who's busier? And I just like to say, at some point, we have to recognize, do we want to be empowered in love, or do we want to be weakened in the bitterness, the hate, the fear, the distrust, the mistrust, the no trust, the unbelief, the disbelief, the regret, the misery, the medicating versus the healing. So, love is powerful. Love does heal. Love reveals. Love is transparent. Love doesn't keep secrets that hurt you. Love is not selfish. It is kind. It keeps no wrong of evil. It is patient. It does not seek its own. Love is powerful. The next time you get hurt, whose comfort do you seek? God's? A mate's? Like, where do you seek that comfort? The medication? Medication is just not a substance like alcohol or over-the-counter drugs or illegal drugs or prescription drugs or food. It could be sex. It could be a mean spirit. There's so many things that we seek that may not be to our benefit when we go through hurt. And if someone constantly runs to you when they're hurt, whether you hurt them or not, they're seeking your comfort because they love you. And when you deny them that comfort, you're saying you don't love them in return. You're rejecting them. And you're killing the power of love to make connections that can multiply the power of love to attract greater things and blessings your way. God created marriage, the first institution of relationship after God and man's relationship. Which tells you priorities. Your first relationship should be with God, and if you're in a marriage, your second relationship should be with your mate. Then, after the fall of man, children were born. So your third relationship should be with children, your children. And you always gonna have work and responsibilities. But that should come after your relationship with God, relationship with your mate, relationship with your children. So, if you want to find the power of love, stop being scared of loving, of just loving. Stop being scared of the rejection, the vulnerability, but at the same time, allow God's relationship with you to let you know, like, this is not a person you be vulnerable with. This is not something you need to tell this person. This is not the person that you should invest in for the long haul. Hey, I'm showing you signs. This may be that one in the future, but right now, this is not that one to give all to. Or maybe I need you to invest in this person long enough to help them see the power of love so that you can change somebody's heart and get them a new start on life. Life, not existence. So they can live in love, not Google Gaga, but live in the actions of love. Love is powerful. Love is the only thing that will change somebody. That's not manipulation. And manipulation only lasts so long. And its repercussions are not good. We all reap what we sow, whether from that person or somebody else. God forgives. Man don't always forgive. We're asked to forgive, but we don't always forgive. So be mindful that the life that you want can come through your love life. And I ain't saying you gotta be Google Gaga in love with somebody, but as you walk in love, you'll see manifestations of things that attract true whole life prosperity. Nothing missing, nothing broken. And even if it is broken, you'll have the means to get it fixed or replaced. You will attract opportunities that no matter what trials come, it will keep you in relationship with God, your mate, your children, flourishing in your business. And I'm speaking from firsthand experience with this. No matter how many relationships I've gone through, divorces, 3, or whatever, I have seen this repeatedly firsthand. So I challenge you. I dare you. I even ask you. Just love. And allow yourself to be loved.